And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ready to go? Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And the pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, one down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives or maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screen.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. This one's smoked, on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, 1 away, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Tatis waits.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. To Crawford for 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Manny Machado batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. Nope.
This one popped up. Crawford sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts. That's in there. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Close, but called a ball. 1-2 to count. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. Headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. It's 3-2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the 1st out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now J.P. Crawford. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Padres DH, Connor Joe. Here comes the pitch. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Jason Hayward. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch in for a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in to score from second. Back even. It's 3-3. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Tyler Wade. Elias Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. With the winning run on at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Rodriguez tracks it down for the out. So the batting order turns over. And now the first baseman. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Wade leads off second with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just...
Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.